makes me excited. Nothing like being in the Hall of Labor to feel good. Thank you, IBEW. We got any union members here today? I thought so. It makes us all feel good when you're here. So thank you so much for joining us. You know, in the House of Labor, we got to talk about the jobs that are being created because they're good union jobs, good salaries, and good benefits. And that's what the Biden-Harris administration has pushed for. So they are the most union-friendly administration we have had maybe ever, but certainly in a long, long time. So I hear from Democrats all the time, well, you don't brag about it enough, or you don't talk about it enough, or you don't get enough credit for it. You don't show the contrast enough between what you're doing and what they would do and what they have done. And so that's what we got to do, and we got to count on y'all to help us do it. So that's why you're here. You know, just think about how far we've come in the last 3 years since COVID. You know, Southern Nevada had the highest unemployment in the country, 35%. That's like the Great Depression. But now we've brought it down to about 5%. Could be lower, but that's a huge accomplishment. And, you know, we've got more jobs, more businesses, more people working, more minorities employed, more small businesses started. We really have come back, and it is thanks to the investment made by the Biden-Harris administration. Now, let's just take a look at the scene these days. We got cones everywhere. Did any of y'all drive past some cones? Well, call the county commission about those. Don't call me. But seriously, those cones represent jobs. Those cones represent investment, improvement in our infrastructure so people can get to school, get to work, get to the hospital, get to pick up their children. That's a real investment. If you just say infrastructure, people's eyes kind of fold over. But if you talk about the street in their yard or something that affects them like the expansion of the internet, those are things that come home to individuals, and that's what we need to talk about. So we got all those cones in that infrastructure. I was talking to the IBEW guys. We got more renewable energy being built. So we're not only creating good jobs, but we're helping save the planet at the same time. Doing well by doing good. That's what it's all about. We got greater access to the internet. I mentioned that. Better access for health care. Now you only have to pay $35 for insulin if you're on Medicare, and that's being expanded. That is just a life-changing thing for people who have diabetes. So brought down the cost of health care. See what else we can contrast. How about all those sports teams we got now? It's pretty exciting. So who do you want for the Super Bowl? Okay, it's hard to cheer against the underdog, and I think we got a mixed crowd here, so place your bets before you leave, and we'll see who comes out on top. But anyway, that's another dimension of Las Vegas. We got jobs on the Strip now. We got more construction going on. It's a real positive time. And who's going to ride that super speed train to California? That is so exciting. You know, I've been working on that for about, I don't want to tell you how many years, but Bob Miller first appointed me. Now, anybody in here remember Bob Miller? Some of you aren't even born when Bob Miller was governor, but okay. So it's that long ago, and now we've got the labor deals made, we got the environmental studies, we got the dollars, we are ready to go. You can ride that train down there to see the Olympics in 2026 in Southern California. So let's take a field trip. What do you say? That train is going to take cars off the road, clean up the air, create 30,000 labor jobs. Good union jobs. 30,000. So now, you've had an administration that stood with you, that fought for you, that wanted to invest in our future. They walked the walk. Now we're counting on y'all to talk the talk. Doesn't seem like it's only January. It seems like the election's coming up pretty soon. But we got to be ready for it. We got to talk about the contrast. We got to talk about the accomplishments. We got to talk about the other side. We can't be shy about that, because they will roll back all the progress that we have made. And they've said it. They don't even pretend like they won't. They have said that's what they're going to do. So my advice to you is don't let them sell you that same old shit and call it sugar. So I'm counting on you. I am counting on you. We can do this, and we can do it together. And we have somebody here who can certainly do it with us, and that's why it's so exciting to have the Vice President Harris back here in town. Thank you all.